Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias.
Hi everybody, Tobias here, really just wanting to wish you a Merry Christmas and a joyous and prosperous New Year coming up. I wish I had a real video for you today, but I really don't. If you're like me, this is a very busy time of year, especially with family, and well, family does come first. I had planned on having some other videos out before the end of the year, but I have been so backed up, it's ridiculous. So what I wanted to do is kind of give you a sneak peek of some things that you'll be seeing in the near future. Some of these are recent purchases I got from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Others came from eBay and a couple other places, but I thought I would show you that I was able to snag both of the Christmas stickers from SMKW, and I'm really happy with both of these. I like the Gingerbread Man, but I also like Yukon Cornelius and the Abominable Snowman. And the cool thing with both of these stickers, and it's something that they mentioned on Facebook, the knife has been pulled out of the log on both of these stickers, and that is the first time I think they've made a sticker with the knife outside of the log. So that's pretty cool. I was hoping I would have gotten a second one of the Yukon Cornelius stickers. So I don't know if I'm going to be displaying that one on the wall or not, because I do want to keep one for the scrapbook too. Enough with stickers. This was a knife I grabbed off of eBay. This is a CG Marlin Spike knife. As you can tell, I'm a little tired right now. This knife, I've been trying to do a video on this knife here for almost 2 months now. This is the Remington Upland Bird Hunter field dressing knife or something like that. It is a Congress, and I will definitely be doing a video on that one. And I've been meaning to do that because I want to show off the other two Upland bird knives. I got bird hunter knives. I've shown this one before. I don't know if I've shown this one before, so I'll be showing all of these. These are the knives that I have that have a bird hook on them. And here's the bird hook on this knife, the Remington. I'll go over this one in more detail in a soon to be done video. Hopefully I'll have it out in January. Sorry, I just haven't had a chance to do it. I want to do it right. This is had to grab another elephant toenail in white smooth bone. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this one. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing some scrimshaw work on it. Just don't know what I want to put on there. Thinking maybe a cat this time. I don't know. But in any case, I grabbed one. Should grab more. Probably will grab a few more. Speaking of toenails, I got the Big Bull toenail. This is a knife that is made by Old Smoky. Old Smoky was basically the knife brand that was around just before, I think it was around just before Rough Rider. I don't know for certain. This one was made in Pakistan. The reason I grabbed it though is because I had one before and I was talking about, man, that is like a elephant toenail, but it isn't an elephant toenail because of the you can see the finger grooves on there and everything, and see the pack of wood and everything. Not the world's greatest fit on this at all, but I saw it and it's like, wow, that's what it is. It's the Old Smoky Big Bull toenail. So now I know what the name is, and I saw the box and I thought, man, that is really cool. So I had to grab that. Got it for a really cheap price. Picked up the Cold Steel Roach Belly because, well, it was on sale at SMKW, and I figured it would be a nice fixed blade to try out, so I grabbed the Roach Belly. Picked up one of these things because they were also on sale. Actually giving these out at Christmas time to people. It's the little ink pen with the hidden knife in it. You can see there, opens up, closes up, pull it open, and you got a little knife blade there. kind of like a letter opener or whatever, but it is a very stiff blade there. And so I grabbed a couple of these. I'll be giving them to people for basically a stocking stuff for Christmas time. So somebody's probably going to be getting one of these tomorrow morning. I'm actually recording this the night before Christmas Eve, so, and you'll be seeing it on Christmas Eve because I try to do a video on every Sunday. So got those things. I will do a review of these a little bit. I don't know if I can do that right now, really. I mean, there's not much to say about it other than it's an ink pen. It looks like an ink pen. You could probably carry it. Obviously, if somebody found out that you were carrying it in a place where you were not allowed to carry a knife, they would consider it a concealed weapon. And when you think about it, even though the blade is only about 2 inches long, you put this on the other end, and once you poke the hole, that can keep going in, so it could go very deep because of the way it is designed. So even though it's got a short blade, it could definitely go deep. And it's a writing utensil also. I did check it out. It did write for, you know, $2 or $3. That's what it costs. Can't go wrong, I guess. So for that person who's looking for something that's a concealed personal defense thing, the little Rough Rider knife pen isn't a bad idea. Don't know why this is here. This is who makes it? Yeah, Pradle. A Pradle. So it must have been having, it has to do something with the Swiss Army knockoffs, because that's what it is. It's a Pradle out of France, Swiss Army knockoff. I've had one of these for a while. That's what it was. Somebody had asked me about if I had one of these, and I said, yeah, I have one, but it's in really rough shape and it's kind of old and beat up. So I usually don't show it because I don't think it's a real fair comparison to a true Swiss Army knife, because, well, this thing has been around the block a while, and you know, dull as can be, but I've not tried to sharpen it either. So in any case, going to be talking about that. I have been dying to talk about my flashlight collection and what a tactical flashlight is. So one of these days I'll get around to that one too. Then if you notice over here, you got the Rough Rider Spades Black Appaloosa. I've got everything that's available now, so I want to talk about them, but I just haven't had a chance to yet. What is this one? Have I got this one too? No, I showed that one already. This one is the this is the Senator, I think. I've got 2 other ones here too. I've got all 5 that are available right now. This is the Senator, I think. Only way to find out is, how long is this? 3.5 inches. That's the Senator. Where's the other 2 I've got? Okay, and then the RR 2489. That's the Capital Intern. It's the little version of the Senator. The Senator was RR 2488. And then the doctor's knife. I got the doctor's knife here. The doctor's knife is RR 2484. Yeah. And here's the doctor's knife also. So all of the, I've got every knife in the Black Appaloosa that has been released as of today. A lot of people have noticed this, and it's something I mentioned on Tom's channel over there at Knife Delights. That is a problem I'm seeing. A lot of these, the tank stamp is not the clearest thing on there. This doctor's knife has a little bit of a cant to the blade. You notice how it is not straight out. That tends to be the way a lot of Rough Rider doctor knives are made. I'm not crazy about that, but that is the way they make them. So I guess to them that is a feature, and I do get it that when you're cutting, you can get your hand underneath there a little bit better. So I know a lot of people kind of like that, but I would rather that blade be straight as an arrow, but it's not. And that is just the way they're made. So the other thing, I picked up a classic cinnamon bone stag, and this is the half hawk. Had to grab one of these. I did, and I have not cleaned the bone yet. I'm going to clean the bone before I do the next review to see how much of the black comes off. I like the way it looks when some of the black comes off, but it's one of those knives that I wanted to grab, so I went ahead and grabbed it while it was on sale. And there's other Rough Riders I got too that I'm not going to break out. Here's a case that I picked up, and this is with genuine Coralon handles and slant bolsters, and this one is in the cat's eye. I believe these were done by Michael Prater for Frost. So there are no, as you can tell there are no pins on it. You do have the shield, and then the cat's eye acrylic is a mixture of black, green, and yellow, and it's pretty cool. I didn't have a case muskrat, and so I thought I would just go ahead and grab one of these because I wanted the case muskrat. And there we have it, Premier Edition, cat's eye, and one of 2,500 made. And then we have the other blade, the muskrat blade on the other side, and you see there, USA muskrat stainless steel. So I'll be doing a longer conversation about this one in the near future too. Another knife, is this the right one? I think so. No, this is the one I have. Crap, is the other one even around here? It's around here somewhere. I got a second one of these. So here's the other one. This is these are by Jet Air. Now this one, they're both made in Japan. They're exactly the same knife, except this one has some weird blade edge going on there, and it's also been used quite heavily, and it's not in the world's greatest shape. Here's the scissors. The scissors work really well on this, by the way. These are not knives you can find very easily either anymore. In any case, this one has the blade locks. You know, you got the lock back on the blade. And then we have the second one here. This one does not have the blade edge, but it's in much better shape. And this is not because the blade edge was polished out. It just wasn't there to begin with. It came both ways. And we see the blade edge on the other side here. And scissors are in better shape and everything. This knife was not used nearly as much as this one was. And if you notice the pack-a-wood handle on this one, there's some separation going on here. So normally I would keep this one in the collection because it's in better shape, and I would use this one as a pocket, you know, something to drop in the pocket and carry occasionally. But this one was a knife that was in a box of junk knives that a friend of mine who passed away had. Good friend of mine, I mean really a best friend of mine growing up. But at the same time, it was in the junk box. It wasn't like it was some cherished knife of his. And so I'm at a loss, which one should I carry? Should I carry the one that did not belong to my friend in case I lose it? Or should I carry the one that my friend had, even though it was really something that he had in a box of junk knives? So how meaningful was it for him? I'm leaning towards throwing this one in the pocket because, well, there is that connection to my friend, while it wasn't that important. And it doesn't really matter if it gets hurt or not, right? I guess I'm getting a little sentimental at this time, though, so I'm not sure. Which one would you carry if it were you? the one that you got off of eBay that's in really good shape, or the one that your friend owned, even though it was not a, something that was sentimental or cherished by your friend. You know what I mean? So there's only a nominal connection to my friend. And I do have another knife from him. In fact, I've got 3 other knives from him that are somewhat in the same condition as this. And we're also in the same box of junk knives. And one of them is right here. This is a Case Mini Trapper. If you notice, the handle has been repaired. I did the repair on the handle back here. It was a bone handle. It looks pocket worn simply because it was pocket worn. It got that way from being in the pocket, but it is bone. It was broken. I replaced it with some epoxy, the broken portion of bone. I've thought about sending this back to Case, but then at the same time, if I send it back to Case and just ask them to refurbish it, I don't know what they would do with the bone. So, and otherwise, it's a really nice little mini trapper with carbon steel blades. This is from the before the dots were put on knives. So you see the tang stamp right there, oval shield. So I've got that knife from him. I also have this one. This is an old Case trapper, and this was in what do they call it? Antique green bone. See that? That's the green bone, which looks more brown. And you got the again from the Case XX USA time frame. You got the sheep foot blade on this side, and then on the other side, this might have been a sheep foot blade. I'm not sure. It might have also been a pen blade. Definitely has seen more wear and tear on that one. And then the pen blade here has definitely been sharpened quite a bit. And a coping blade over here. So that's pretty cool too. And then, again, antique green bone case from back in the Case XX time period. And then also my Sodbuster Jr. Is also from his collection, Case XX USA. So all of these were older knives, and all of them are Case, which to me, it seems like these are the ones I want to just kind of keep in the collection because they go really well with my Case collection. So maybe this one is one that I can just throw in the pocket. It won't be the end of the world if I lose it, because I do have several other knives from Mike still in my collection that have meaning to them. Yeah, by the way, he had other knives that were much better than these, but I convinced his sons to keep them because they were looking at giving them to me, and I said, no, you really need to keep these for, in memory of your father. Among those was, believe me, there were 2 of them that I would have, it's like one of those things that you'd almost kill for. One of them was a World War I German butcher bayonet, and the other one was a Japanese, I think it was a Type 39 bayonet from World War II, and they were in immaculate condition. And it wasn't that they were, somebody had refinished them or anything. They were just in really good condition for their age and everything. And I said, no, I can't take those from you. You 2 need to split them up between you. You really got to keep them. But so these knives were knives that I felt were good enough for me, as is a very good friend, but there were other knives that really needed to stay with his family as far as I was concerned. Another knife that I got from Mike, I think I talked about this before, right here, United States Marine Corps knife from You know, this is one of those Kingston knives from World War II, 1944 milk knife. So that's another knife that I got from Mike. So kind of missing him at this time of year. I mean, after all, it is Christmas and everything. Don't mean to be a downer or anything like that, but just wanted to show you some of the knives that were that will be coming up on the channel very soon. And wanted to know what you think. Should I throw this one in my pocket, especially considering I've got a replacement that's in better shape for the collection. This actually was a knife that, while Mike may never have ever carried it, he did have it in his collection, even if it was in his junk box. I mean, come on. These were also in his junk box. How many people would like these kind of knives in your box of junk knives? Anyway, with that said, I will let you go. I hope you enjoyed the show. I will have some more stuff coming up, especially in the new year. I want to thank you all for your support over the last couple years. The channel continues to grow, and I feel I am truly blessed with the audience that I have. So I'm very happy that you're out there, and I really do appreciate all the support that you have given me over the years. And with that said, I will let you go. Again, Merry Christmas, and may you have a blessed and prosperous and joyous New Year, and may all your dreams come true, especially when it comes to a knife.
Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.